It's not your father's root beer. I'm CMColeman. Welcome to my home. Today I am doing a taste test. This was requested, and I think it's a pretty good idea. Normally on these Thursdays I do a cocktail, but with all the cocktails I've got brewing, I've got beer brewing, and I've also got hard cider brewing, I decided I would do a taste test, and it was requested of a friend of mine who said they wanted me to give a taste test to Not Your Father's Root Beer, which is supposed to be a alcoholic root beer. And, well, let's take a look at it. I will pour myself a glass. It smells like root beer, but it does have that alcohol smell to it. It fizzes just like you'd expect root beer to. Now let's give it a taste. The initial taste is root beer, and you can taste all the spices in it. It's really good initially. And I've had this before, so that's why I'm giving you these descriptive things now. Is once the spices wear off, there's this aftertaste, and it might just be the alcohol. Some of you might like the alcohol taste to it, but for me, the alcohol taste gave it sort of a bitter taste. It's this bizarre, sweet, bitter kind of taste to it. Now, the color on it is very nice. It looks just like root beer. But once again, even right now, I have this spicy vanilla caramel sweet bitter taste left in my mouth. The feel of it was really like a syrup, and I mean, it's just one of those things where as you're tasting this, you expect it to taste like root beer, and instead it tastes more like syrup. It is really, really sweet with a bitter aftertaste, which is sort of sad because I was expecting it to taste more like root beer, and it doesn't. It tastes more like something really, really bitter. It might just be the alcohol that makes it taste sort of, it just has this weird taste to it at the end of it. The initial taste is really good. You do have that initial root beer taste. The texture is really good. It doesn't seem thick as you're pouring it in. It did have a nice head to it as it came out of the bottle, which then dissolved into nothing. But I'm really not happy with this. Like I said, the taste just sort of, it lingers there in your mouth, and it's not a real pleasant feeling, and it's not a real pleasant taste to me. However, some of you are probably going to be saying, well, it's the alcohol in this, and since you don't drink much alcohol, it might just be that. Now, I am a root beer lover. I love root beer. This is not the root beer I would love. Now, that being said, I'm out of 5 stars, I would only give this 3. I don't hate it. I mean, I absolutely don't hate it, and I don't think that it's a substandard product. I just think that it could use something which would get rid of this, because even now I still have that caramel, spicy, vanilla taste on my tongue with this bitter hint in the back of my throat. Not really enjoying that. Now, I can honestly say, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I went out and bought this on my own, so this is an honest opinion, and I'd love to hear what you think about it. Did you like Not Your Father's Root Beer? Are you a fan of it? If so, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Every Monday through Friday I do something different. Thursday is usually always a cocktail. I might even do a couple of reviews here every now and then, but normally it'll be just a cocktail. And I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget you can like and share this on social media. You can check me out on most social medias at CMColeman Home. And it's really cool to hear from you and you to tell me what you think of things. And as always, don't forget, running your house doesn't have to be a full-time job. Turn it into a hobby and have some fun.